Hey, these are the results of Ungentlemanly Warfare, a tournament that I was unfortunately not able to cover fully. Sorry about that. It was a tournament in Ohio, and I did do a shout out for them, but it just didn't really fit in my everyday schedule to be able to do that. So I didn't really cover it fully, but at the end of this video, I will link to all the lists. You can go see them yourself. I'll also talk you through the top 3 lists. So, without further ado, the results of Ungentlemanly Warfare. The event itself was 800 points. You could take a maximum of 8+ armor. So it wanted you to go low in the armor, which, is very meta right now. It had 3 games, and what was it, 18 participants, something like that? Which is pretty good for something that's Midwest US, where people travel a long way to get to a tournament, right? The results were that Jay won with his Feldjägers on motorbikes. I'm looking forward to reading that list in a minute. Jackson, no surprise there, he came second with his Hungarian vets and Nimrods. These two both had 18 points, 3 wins. David, unfortunately, could not secure those 3 wins. He had 2 wins and a draw or a loss, I can't remember, with his inexperienced Soviets. So congratulations to the winners. And here we can see some lovely pictures. I'm guessing that the army we can see here on the right is Jackson's Hungarian veterans. There's a couple of Nimrods at least down here. And this is the prize pool, which is pretty neat for what I would term a minor tournament in the Midwest. It's pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of stuff from Rubicon that I would love to get my hands on. So yeah, really nice prize pool for that. I hope everyone got to get something home from the tournament. Thank you so much, Jeff, for sending the tournament pack and everything to me. I'm sorry I didn't get to do my usual predictions and meta-analysis and stuff. I did not have the time for a full review of this. Now, I want to take you to see the lists. So let me just get those for you. Top 3 lists. So that was Jeff, and that was Jay. Sorry, it was Jay, and it was so it was Jay Brunstetter who won. Let me just get that for you. And it was Jackson Horrigan who came second, right? Come on, open up. Is this right? 800 points, 8 armies, 8. Right. Yeah. Here we get. So he had a rifle platoon with an officer, veteran officer, with a pistol on motorbike. Wow. He's actually kind of survivable because he has that motorbike escape move, which is nice, but he's pretty much useless as anything other than his command, like his snap 2 and his morale bubble. But that is actually kind of useful though. And you can take him with motorbike because the Feldjäger Corps here has motorbikes, as does this one, right? The madness of it. That is 2 times 4 dudes on motorbikes with submachine guns. It's even more maddening because they can't actually fire their machine guns from the motorbikes. They have to get off to fire them, or they have to stand still to fire them, which, mad. I would dearly have loved to see this played. It's really, really a cool idea because they're so goddamn maneuverable until they, need to fight. Spätruppen, also very maneuverable infiltrator. Another Feldjäger again with, maybe he uses them as sort of a cavalry substitute where he just keeps them alive by being very, very hard to pin down, and then have his armor do most of the heavy lifting, because he does take an armor platoon with the Darker Panzer 3 and a two Panzer Lux. Nice armor platoon. At 800 points, this is a really, really good list. Really well done, Jay. I'm hoping I've read that right, how you use those Feldjägers, because that's just an amazing idea. I really love it. Really love it. I wouldn't recommend it to just anybody, because it's difficult to play. But, you know, it is what it is. So that was the winning list from Jay. And then Jackson's list. Here we go. So that was 13 order dice. Way higher. Platoon commander, inexperienced, with a submachine gun, because why not? Infantry section veterans with a single submachine gun, so he makes them very difficult to kill. And notice, they're mountain troops, so they get fieldcraft. Lovely. It takes 2 of those. Nice. Very, very nice. Pistol here on 1 dude. SMG here on 1 dude, but still mountain troops. Nice. Another mountain troop, again with a pistol. So that's a lot of veterans. A lot of fieldcraft veterans. These are really, really good. AT rifle, because you don't have that much when you're playing Hungarians. Heavy weapons platoon. Platoon commander, inexperienced, submachine gun. Medium mortar team with the spotter. Medium mortar team with the spotter. Nice. And another AT rifle. And to support all that, Nimrods, 2 of those. The CV-35 tankette, which has double hull-mounted machine guns to the front. And the Panzer 1, typical Darker Panzer. Nice. It's got the Hitler's bus, so it's got a fair amount of shots coming out of that twin turret-mounted machine guns. Very nice list here. And let me just go and check, who was it? What was the last name of the person who came third here? I forgot the last name. Because I'm browsing through all kinds of stuff here. Right, so it was David Kosman. That was the last name, Kosman. Let's go and find his list, shall we? David Kosman. Right under Jackson's list. Here we go. He came third with his inexperienced Soviets. 15 order dice. Regular officer. Okay, spending points. And then, oh, look at that. That's just a horde of infantry. 3 times 12 men, full strength. Very good at outflanking, by the way. Lots of rifles, and they're all green, so they might turn regular. Wow. Tank riders with body armor, very difficult to kill. Company commander, so everyone can move all the time. He just needs somewhere to sit. And he even brings a commissar, so everyone can move all the time. Brilliant. A couple of AT rifles. And a comsommolette for the company commander to sit in. Nice. Or, you can stick in the tank riders if you want to. Heavy weapons platoon. Machine guns. Heavy machine guns. Very nice. I like that this list it just leans into the, boots on the ground, no armor, just a heavy mortar team, heavy machine guns, just plain old simple, let's just do this fight. He doesn't have a lot of anti-tank selections. He's got 3 AT rifles, and that is it. The heavy machine guns, yeah, but they are just going to be stationary. So I would also dearly have loved to see this list play. Right. Thank you to all who went to Ungentlemanly Warfare. And thank you, Jeff, again, for sending the lists and everything. Go and check them out in the doobly-doo, the description. And I will see you in the next video. Cheers.